Welcome to the unofficial kickoff to summer, Memorial Day weekend. Today we're going to have the whole gang in for a cookout on the deck and make one of our top 5 favorite dishes on the Blackstone griddle, chicken cheese steaks. Stick around. Welcome to Gut Smokehouse Barbecue. Today we're going to make one of our favorite meals, chicken cheese steaks with mushrooms, fried onions, fried cheese, on an Amaroso roll. Let's get started. So we take some frozen chicken breasts and we get our cheap slicer out. Beautiful slices. All right, after some slicing and dicing, we got ourselves a big bowl of thinly sliced chicken breast. I think that was a total of 8 breasts. And then we got ourselves a bowl of thinly sliced chicken thighs. We're gonna mix them together for the chicken cheese steaks. You can do one or the other, or both like we're doing. But bottom line, it's ready to rock and roll. Gonna let it thaw out a little bit more, give it a good salting. And then we're going to put it on the Blackstone. First thing we're going to do is chop up the onions. And you want them in longer lengths like this. They're going to cook down and be perfect. Next, we're going to chop up the mushrooms. We're going to leave the stems in and just give them a chop. Get a flat side, put it down like that with the flat side, and makes you look like you know what you're doing. All right, we're gonna chop these up. Got our onions all chopped up. Then we're gonna get them grilling and get them going and put them off to the side, and they'll be all ready to rock and roll. Memorial Day weekend, baby. Woohoo! This video is dedicated to my good friends, Charleston, Michigan, Kansas City. One of the greatest, one of the best dishes you can actually make. All right, first thing, we're gonna get the onions on, some butter. Saute up the onions. We don't really want them caramelized because we want them to be nice and soft. So got the heat on medium. The same is going to apply to the chicken. We don't want to cook the chicken too quick or it'll get really dry and really hard. We want to gently cook the chicken. All right, a little salt and pepper. Help draw out some of that moisture. There we go. All right, over here, I'm gonna get some more butter on. And we're gonna fire up the mushrooms. Again, we're going to get these cooked ahead of time because they can sit for a long time and still retain their moisture and their flavor. All right, a little salt, a little black pepper. There we go. All right, put a half pan over to steam the onions a little bit. Get them cooking a little bit quicker. Coming on just fine. Lots of butter, salt, pepper. Get these cooked down a little bit more and then put them off to the side. got the onions right about where we want them. We're going to pack them up here in the pan and just let them stew away. And to break out the chicken. All right, now we're going to do the chicken again. There it is, beautiful. That's the white meat. Here's the dark meat. All right. And a little secret. We've got some chicken fat that we're going to put on here to cook the chicken in. But if you don't have it, no big deal. Just do butter. Or if you want to be extra healthy, just do olive oil. Let's get started here. Take the chicken fat. And we're going to take a little bit of butter. Alright, oh man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now we're going to slowly cook. I'm going to turn the heat down even lower. We're going to start cooking. We're going to put the dark meat in first because that'll, actually, what we're going to do first is we're going to put salt on the griddle so that the meat, when it hits the griddle, gets the salt. We're not going to be shy.
There's a will, there's a way.
There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. All right, we're going to throw some salt on top. And a little black pepper. And then maybe another little drizzle of chicken fat. And the chicken fat was from chicken I cooked a while ago. I just cooked the chicken with the skin on and saved the fat because chicken fat is phenomenal. Alrighty. Got ourselves a party going on here. Memorial Day weekend. Again, we're going to cook this over a lower heat. We just want to cook the meat, soften it. Let that fat, the salt, the pepper, the butter blend in nicely. Oh, it smells amazing. And again, this is a go-to. There's no excuse to not do this under Blackstone. This is definitely a go-to. All right, now it's time for the white meat. A little more chicken fat on here. And that's au jus. Try to keep that up there. We're also going to put some butter in there.
What did you say? Because you didn't want people in the kitchen.
All right, salt is the base. Chicken in there.
Stay over there.
Oh man, that's a lot of chicken. And again, cook nice and slow. This is a little tip from Philly. This is how they cook their cheesesteaks. They cook it low and slow so that the meat stays tender, stays plump, doesn't dry out. All right, again, chicken cheesesteaks on the Blackstone. Not much beats it. I think we're at the point where we can probably mix these two together now. That's a lot of chicken. So it's about 8 breasts and probably 12 thighs. spread it out now just to make sure we get this thing cooked. And again, you can do chicken fat, chicken fat, you can do butter, you can do olive oil, you can do any oil, avocado oil. But if you get to those higher temperature oils, you got to be careful that this doesn't caramelize too much, or it might dry out the chicken, especially if you're doing breasts. All right, so let's get this spread out a little bit. Keep an eye on it. Maybe put a pan over it to keep the moisture or the humidity in. All right, now, special treat if you want to take the time is take some cheese, put on your griddle, and get it crispy. And it turns into this. And you want to add that, we'll chop that up and we'll add that in. And that will just take these chicken cheesesteaks over the top. Alright, look at this. This is beautiful. You gotta scrape it up. Nothing sticks, but that's right. That's what you want. I'm going to put it over to the cooler side now. Spread it out a little bit and just let that keep cooking. Now we're going to throw down some butter on the griddle and saute up some Amaroso rolls. If you can't find Amaroso rolls in your area, find the best Italian bread that you can. And the kind of bread that you need to get is the kind of bread that molds around the food, doesn't break in half, is chewy but soft. It's so hard to describe, but here in Philadelphia, that's what makes the cheesesteaks, the hoagies, pork sandwiches. I mean, it is all about the bread. All right, it is time to assemble. Let's move these buns over.
Would you like some more?
All right.
It's a really small.
We are going to start the chicken, mushrooms, fried onions, crusty cheese, regular cheese, and then a bun. Cover that up for a second to steam it.
No. Right. Let's go get this.
All right. Look at that. Look at that. Gentlemen?
Tremendous.
All right.
Awesome.
The real test are the Sarahs.
Delicious.
Boys will eat garbage.
Impressive.